My dear listener, angels have an important message for you. Angels say people from your past who treated you poorly are now astonished by your significant growth and transformation. They underestimated your potential due to their own narcissism, egoism, and delusions of grandeur. These individuals demeaned you and failed to recognize your worth. Now, they are in disbelief as they witness your resilience and strength. You have risen like a phoenix from the ashes multiple times, showcasing your capacity for self-transformation. Some of these people may have tried to harm you, whether by damaging your reputation or undermining your relationships with loved ones. Their envy stems from what you possess that they lack or cannot achieve on their own. Dishonest and dishonorable, they attempted to take from you because they couldn't naturally attain such abundance. They are naive and misinformed, believing they deserve your possessions and behavior. They misled not only others, but themselves, justifying their actions against you. The Seven of Swords reflects their deceitful intentions. They were dependent on you and possibly plotting against you from the start, seeking to satisfy their narcissistic needs by taking from your life stability and riches. To claim today's message, press the like button on this video and write 333. Their low vibration and destructive nature bring misery into their own lives, and they cannot hold things together. They may go to great lengths to make your life unbearable due to their envy of those who are organizing their lives. They might have deceived you by pretending to be on your side, but from a higher perspective, this was a soul contract meant to test you and reveal your strength like never before. You are aware of your ability to rebuild, having restored or currently restoring all that was taken from you, and are now producing much more. As your vibration increases, you are aligning with new opportunities from the universe. The cosmos recognizes your inherent kindness, compassion, empathy, and decency, knowing you deserve more. Because of your unwavering honesty, you will receive 10 times what was taken from you. The universe has witnessed how this toxic individual treated you with arrogance, convinced of their own intelligence, and engrossed in their illusions. They thought they could deceive you and get away with it, but they failed to learn anything useful. Their lack of learning prevents their life from changing or improving, and they repeat the same patterns. For every empath they encounter, life changes dramatically, which is your ultimate victory and transformation. Your heart is being strengthened, and you are acknowledging your value and authority. As an empath, you need to realize how valuable you are, so generous, loving, and compassionate. While it's commendable to care for others, it's also important to prioritize loving and caring for yourself. You may have felt guilty about this in the past, but now you understand it's okay to love and respect yourself. Set reasonable boundaries and learn to say no when necessary. The Five of Wands signifies that you are exhibiting healthy boundaries, much of which was brought about by your experiences with these toxic individuals. You are now terrifying to narcissists because you have no physical flaws in their eyes. Anyone who might expose their true selves poses a significant threat to them, so they may attempt to bring you down along with other narcissists. They may react strongly when confronted by those they believe might reveal their true nature. Their attempts to destroy your life or portray you negatively are proportional to the severity of the wrongs they have done to you. Others are seeing you go through challenges and come back stronger. They were instrumental in making you unbreakable because of the circumstances they set up. You were truly cornered and felt stuck, as they intended to ruin you from the ground up and smear your reputation. You had to stand up for yourself and speak your mind. It's not about getting even. In fact, it's advised against it. Engaging with them only draws you into their energy, where you won't be able to resist. Keeping your emotions in check is key to overcoming a narcissist. Maintain emotional stability and keep speaking your truth. They may attempt to intimidate you with a large group of people, portraying themselves as the good guys while casting you as the villain. They have tried hard to improve their social standing, but it has backfired because they cornered you and cannot tolerate that they brought about their own downfall. The divine saw how they treated you and recognized your indestructible nature. You are always kind, and even when they feared you would crumble, you discovered your inner strength. You are unstoppable love and ultimate strength, and nothing exists apart from love. You have come to terms with your inherent immortality and indestructibility. They should be ashamed of themselves, and they are absolutely taken aback. They have tested you to the breaking point, and you are stronger for it. Please share this message with 10 family and friends members. Like this video and leave a positive comment. Now that you're expressing your true feelings, many of you are answering the call to serve others. They had no idea this was going to happen and are presently in a state of shock. They get a glimpse of your true self and can tell you're smart and have excellent insight. They attempted to trap you in a web of deceit so that you would be unable to see through their manipulations. They gaslighted you, used and abused you, frequently tried to intimidate you into becoming their subordinate, and treated you poorly. They are naive to believe they are better than you, yet their sense of power is illusory. If you are an empath, all you have to do to make the darkness go away is to turn on your light. The Judgment card signifies that divine guidance is with you. You may have disregarded your gut feelings about this individual at first, but the reality ultimately shone through the fog of misconceptions. The universe loves you and can perceive the unfairness of the situation, including someone taking control of your life and keeping you bound to a toxic connection. The cosmos was aware that its purpose was to provide you with the tools you needed to flee. You had to rely on your own resources, and they succeeded in making you become an independent thinker and doer, which is a fortunate turn of events for you. You finally broke down and declared, "I'm done." This toxic individual once expected you to shoulder all of their responsibilities, directing all their negative energy towards you, making you feel like a horrible person. Their only action was to take from you, but they anticipated you to be their servant, to bear the brunt of their threats, and to experience constant fear. They continued piling on unreasonable demands until you could hardly take it anymore Those of you who have had to leave have my deepest sympathies. If you are now experiencing this, you must devise a safe strategy to distance yourself. Even when there's no light at the end of the tunnel, the supernatural always leads you to liberation. If you feel compelled, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks of $20 or $30 to continue receiving these divine messages. And don't forget to subscribe for more angelic insights and guidance. You had to build strong barriers around yourself. Perhaps you felt pressured to fit in with this person's expectations, and they mistook your ability to maintain harmony for a lack of emotional investment. They believed they could convince you to comply with their demands, but it was merely a game. For your own protection, some of you pretended to be someone else and played along with their plans until you mustered the courage to leave. They honestly believed you were submissive and blind to reality, but you managed to avoid their traps. They were attempting to take all your possessions, represented by the 10 of Pentacles. They were drawn to you not just for material wealth, but for the brightness, vitality, and caring spirit that radiates from you. They longed for someone who would love them unconditionally, regardless of how they acted. Now, the light of the sun brings enlightenment. They realize they have been deceived themselves. Their understanding opens, and they see they were mistaken about their intelligence. They exaggerated their authority and influence, but now outsiders perceive them exactly as they are. They have let their true colors show in their attempt to damage your reputation. Everything about you has transformed. They are observing your metamorphosis, not because you pose any kind of danger to them, but because there is something intrinsically powerful about you being in your limitless power, shining your light, and speaking your truth. They wish you would never know your true identity. They were aware that you are a radiant source of energy that they might harness, and they were keen to keep this fact from you. This is why they continually attempted to burden you, gaslight you, and create drama to distract you. But the divine light and the universe entered your life to reawaken you, and now they see your transformation. The kindness and grace of your truth make them jealous. They desired that you serve them, and they were against you breaking free. They truly believe, how dare you learn the truth about yourself, love yourself, set healthy boundaries, and escape from me. You felt like there was no hope as they tried to keep you in the dark, mired in despair. But the blindfold is beginning to rise, and your vision is improving. Faith is being restored. Some of you may have felt a deep connection to a soul family or someone who truly appreciates you, serving as a guiding light or a ray of hope. Your prayers have been heard, and truth is being revealed to you. Resilience is being restored, and self-awareness is growing. They were opposed to this and did all in their power to keep you from recognizing your truth and embracing your unique empowerment. That was unsuccessful. The consistent truth was growing louder inside many of you. You began to question your own intuition when you realized that this individual had been manipulating you into doubting yourself. Your innate wisdom only grew stronger with time. Their arrogance, malice, and abusive nature became more apparent the more they believed you were bound to them. In the end, it was because they believed you were so naive that they could let their guard down, but it only made their toxic nature more apparent to you. You came to the realization that this isn't your burden to bear. You returned all of this negativity to its original owner. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your close friends. Stay tuned and continue to believe in the power of love. If you believe in God's plan for you, your support means everything as we journey together towards love. To show your support, consider giving a super thanks of up to $30 if you believe this message will come true. Despite their attempts to undermine you, you have healed, grown, gained understanding, and stayed on track. They have no idea how resilient you can be. People who fail to make any sense will not be able to derail you from your journey, bring you misery, or damage your emotional or mental well-being. It's simply not going to happen. Your positive tenacity says, now you're in for another surprise. If you think your actions are going to impact me, being strong is the result. Continue to be cautious and stay true to yourself. If you love this message, truth me, you will love this one on screen too. Click on it to watch.